This is Miss Copera. I just want to make sure you're prepped for our advanced art lesson. I just love that joke. Okay, so just so you know, before class, because a lot of you were out for graduation prep and photos today. Before class, I want you to make sure your work is final. Evaluate your work with the document that is now due on Sunday. Thank you everyone for your feedback in class today. The best practices for photographing your artwork before class, make sure your design is flat and create a stand for your art. Maybe use the Chromebook for that stand. We talked about that in class. And make sure there is an even amount of bright light on your work. Okay, like so. So there's the same amount of light. There's light on both sides. Natural light from a window is great, but don't have a shadow on your work. And make sure the design is facing the camera evenly. Okay, that it's not tilted like one way or another. So, but before you upload it, you may very well, because this is due at 9 on Sunday, go through and just answer these green questions, please, on Google Classroom. We all have access to this folder, and I want you to just put your design in this document and make sure you are good on the rubric. So go ahead and do that. And then maybe, I don't know, some of you are saying you want to make changes. It's a little late, but before you start sketching something new, please do a light drawing, like just with pencil. Click the app right here, and then go ahead and see if it actually fits on the shoe that you want. Because what's happening is some people are doing all this work, and then it doesn't fit. Make adjustments, then add color and detail if you're making changes. A lot of you don't need to. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. We got some great designs. So remember, these are the shoes you can choose from, so try that. Guys, yes, we have to do an artist statement, and you should have already done one, and that is going to make you more professional when you talk to the designers. However, I don't want you to freak out and not attend class on Tuesday, because you're like, whatever, I have nothing. No. Do a design that you're proud of first. Maybe doing the artist statement will help you think about that. Maybe not. It depends on how you work. But do a design that you're proud of first. Make sure you have that art come to class, even if you don't have the artist statement. But do go through this checklist. If you're done, these designs by Sasha and Yami are pretty set. But if you still have more work to do, this checklist will really help you. Everyone, please answer those questions. Answering the questions will help to prepare you to talk to the designers and talk. Do it on Google Classroom by Sunday. Okay, so that's kind of what I want you to do to prepare. Make sure, take some screenshots of what it looks like in the shoe and, include that. And then don't stress and don't not come. And then the lesson overview, just so you know, this is what we're doing on Tuesday. Here's the objective. Your objective is basically to place the design on the shoe and get help from the designer to adjust placements. You will do this exit slip, click there, and you're going to reflect on what this unit has taught you. It says right here, describe bright spots with the designers. From your breakout sessions with the designers. You could just have this tab open and go ahead and type your notes during the session. That might be a really great strategy. Just a total suggestion. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start with a Q&A. Okay? We're going to start with the Q&A, and that'll give me time to organize the Zoom breakout rooms. Thank you, everyone who rehearsed that. And then it's really important, guys, by the way, that you come before 11 because the Zoom breakout room thing is new and different. So make sure you please come at 11 so we can enable those Zoom breakout rooms, or before. Come at 10:45. That would be great. And then you will have 50 minutes where you're talking with the designers. Okay, so 11:20 to 12:15, group leaders. will help keep time. Here are some norms. It took us a long time today to like convince everyone to take their camera off. Take your camera off, be present. If you have a problem with that, you know, do your hair that day. Show your face for your community and support. It's really important, like, for the designers to see you. Ask the designer's question, answer the designer's questions fully. Participate as an audience member. Okay, you do that by typing 0101 Twinkles in the chat box or typing money, money, money to raise your hand. So please go ahead and work together. And don't be afraid to take your camera off mute. Okay? The designer may not be familiar with our routine of typing money, 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 but just go ahead and do that. Let's see. So those are our norms. Here are our suggested group leaders. We'll see if they're all here. I might add another group leader. Group leaders, if you can make sure you divide 50 by the number of artists in a group and keep time. Ideally, that's 8 minutes, but maybe you'll have less. So group leaders, if you could do that math once again, see how much time you have until 12:20, and then figure out how much time you need to evenly split based on how many people are in the room. I can't assign that because things have been coming up and not everyone can come to class. Artists, when it's your turn to present, make sure you share your screen with each other and explain how you are answering the prompt. Show your design so it's placed on the shoe. Get additional feedback and support from the designer. Supporting artists, you're kind of recording what you're learning during this time. You could go ahead and you can, like, you know, have your exit slip, like I said, open in another tab, record your learning, or you may be taking notes for like Yami. See, here's Yami. You could go ahead, you could write any sort of notes for her so she could synthesize her learning at the end of the lesson. So, you know, if you guys are stuck about what to talk about, you could be like, well, how did Yami take risks? And why is Yami's design so detailed, right? So these questions will kind of inform next steps or just give you reason to celebrate each other. You really want to celebrate each other and your hard work today. You really, really do. As a supporting person, you're kind of like taking notes during this entire time. Make sure you present and describe a few areas of the VANS assignment that you have questions about before you submit your design. So this is your last chance to get any support before you submit. Share any questions you have with the group. Use the rubric document as a guide if it's needed. Okay, maybe that thing overwhelms you, then don't use it. But you did turn it in on Sunday, 4 points. Audience reminders. You can help by taking notes. Click here and you will be able to see everyone's rubric, and you could go ahead, you could take notes for them to help them summarize their key learning. So just find their name and there you go. Double click on Kenny. You could take notes for Kenny to help him out. So let your group person know if you're volunteering to take notes. And then make sure you're recording any additional feedback to help your group member. Make sure you upload, you help your fellow artists upload their design to the custom app. So there might be a tech issue. Help them out. Help them with placement as they work with the designer. Make adjustments if necessary. And then make sure you do the exit slip. We are going to all come back, hopefully at around 12:15, maybe 12:20. And I want you guys to say thank you, share your bright spots, and then reflect about what this learned to you. These are the same questions in the exit slip. You could take notes as we do this breakout. All right, make sure you're ready to show your face and you're ready to rock and roll. Okay, I love you guys. Here we go. Let's do this, advanced art.